Discipline. I don't like that we're strangers. I always make you promises that I can't keep. It's a shame because I know you know the truth. You're the only thing I want, but I never work hard enough to keep you around. You're the only thing on my mind, yet I keep it till the last possible moment. To become excellent, you have to become unreasonable. It's very easy to take the short path to comfort, the short path to being okay, the short path to being average. You see, but we all have dreams. We all have goals. There's always that one thing that you really want out of this life. You might push it off to the side, say, I'll do it tomorrow, do it next year. Oh, my 5-year plan, my vision board, whatever it may be. But you can't fool yourself. At the back of your mind, you know exactly what it is you want out of this life. It's just a matter of whether or not you'll actually do it. You see, there's power in expectation. What we think shapes our perception. When it comes to your health, if you just think, oh well, I'm fat, I'm lazy, that's about it. When it comes to, money problems, oh, I'm broke, can't pay bills, I'm just struggling out here, When it comes to relationships, single, lonely, nowhere else to go. And you see, it starts with the words, but the words infiltrate your thoughts just as quickly. Now, that's your identity. The mental framework that we have shapes our language. Soon enough, you start to identify it. You're isolated. You're a loser. And there's just nowhere to go from here. You're kept sheltered by external boundaries in your own life. Think about it like this. When faced with a new challenge, you could be faced with a tyranny of low expectations. Let's say you're just getting started in the gym, or you're trying to fix a troubled relationship, or maybe you're just trying to find a new job that can put you in a better financial position. If you think that you can't do it, or the bar is just set a little bit too high for you to get there, you'll expect to do that. And by the time you get that low expectation setting in, it spirals. It will leave you feeling defeated. The frame of mind says, I can't do this. There's nowhere else to go. Time will tell. What do I do next? Who could I ask? And you see, once you get to that point, the worst will set in. You'll stay in the toxic relationship. You'll stay in the measly job. You'll stay in that hopeless mindset. There's nowhere else to go. And now you're boxed in by your own self-imposed limitation. Your standards start to drift away into the abyss. But think about it like this. You get over the bar that you set, and you can get past the boundaries that you set. If it's a low bar, well, you just walk across. You step over the low bar. You just keep it pushing. But if you set a high bar, you jump over that bar. You put in so much effort that, damn it, I don't care what it is. I'll run through a brick wall, but I can't stay where I'm at. I can't be stagnant. I can't be giving out excuses. I can't make it so that what other people say affects me more than what I'm willing to do. That right there, that's the key. It's really important to understand that we write our own stories. It's your video game. Make up those side quests. Achieve those missions. Write it out so that when you're reading back your book of life, you're doing stuff that you can be proud of. Don't settle in to anything low, to anything average, to anything that anyone else says that you could do. Because in reality, you have to choose. And if you don't choose, someone else will choose for you. Something else will choose for you. And a few years later, you'll find yourself convinced that that is what you wanted all along. Meanwhile, you're stuck in the back of your mind knowing full well what you wanted, but you just couldn't jump over that bar. you couldn't run through that boundary. And that would be a shame. Personally, I found myself making these excuses a lot with this channel. Just a lot of ups and downs, like what video do I make next? What do I talk about? How do I edit it? What stories could I add in there? Do I make a newsletter? I don't know. But at the end of the day, if I knew that this was something I really wanted to do, it didn't matter. Because reducing myself to thinking about all those extra things meant giving the power away to external forces. The anxiety, the worry, right? It's either you solve the problem or you worship the problem. I cannot be caught worshiping problems, bro. Not when I know what to do. And so once I flipped that switch in my mind, it just became obvious. If this is really what I wanted to do, just do it. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. It's my first video back, and let's get it started from here.